This figure. The figure over there. Wait. Okay. You guys. What's going on? If I'm guessing correctly, on a giant pile of corpses, there's someone holding. Yeah, it's definitely a disembodied head. Okay, you guys, we gotta take this guy away. Wait, but wait a minute, don't get rid of this thing. No, don't get rid of that thing. I know just where this thing belongs. Yeah, definitely know what this thing belongs. Come on, man. This thing killed off. Wait, from my readings, yeah. It's definitely most of the virtual world here. Does it include that freak that lives there? We have multiple. Does it include that one? Fine, it does. Fine, it does. We'll just take us to him. We'll just take this thing to him. We sure subdue that thing. Thankfully, it hasn't attacked us. Or threw a head right at us yet. Fine, then. Subduing them now. Thank goodness. Should be done. Now I've connected to this other domain. Connection successful. However, there's something amiss. Now I'm getting this giant reading that apparently most of the virtual universe got killed off from a summon. They've already subdued the person, but they also gave it a seal pendant, or whatever that seals the true power. I better get the outside ray for any visitors. I guessed right. You're definitely what. This definitely fits the script. Let's look a bit closer. Man, you're definitely one of them. Yeah, you definitely turned from that seal pendant. You're like one of the creatures that I've seen a lot here. So Bill like an Angola rabbit, but rabbit ears like me. But lop ear like me. It's good to meet you. It's actually good to meet you, my blood-soaked friend. Yes, I can tell. I basically from reports I've read, I basically was like that when I was committed. Apparently I've helped the staff enough long enough for me to end up with my own section. Well, with my own contaminant section, by the way. But it's still nice to meet you regardless. However, this isn't my main appearance. I just love to do this. Just give me one moment. I know a better room. I'll actually take you right to the scanner room. I'll have one of me about to take you there. Just give us a moment right away. They're much better. Yes, this is my main appearance. It's good to see you here. Yes, this is as I thought. Scan was 100% correct, but here's the thing, you actually did all of this just by you being summoned here. And the head you were holding. Ugh. Yeah, you're definitely in shock as much as I. My best guess is that was Yoroshi. Thought so. Damn, I thought so. Ugh. Even worse. Oh yeah, scan room interference. Apparently it's giving me a hard time here. Well, I don't know what's going on. However, I will introduce myself, don't worry. I know you don't have too much to say. You're still in quite a shock. But I'll introduce myself anyway. I'll just let me grab my files. Thankfully I have updated them ever since, but the other heart files I was unable to recover. I was only able to update up to current. So there's a lot that, unfortunately, some crooks still won't tell me. So if you see anything covered, it's on them, not me. Okay? Now let's look at the file. Let's look at my own files. Why are you doing this? I actually love that. That's fun. I'm Menos Lunashi. Yes, it's my name. I actually took this after the owner of the sanitarium. And yes, this is a debut. Don't worry. I was unable to get the entry date of the exactly when I was committed. However, it was early February that I had stability obtained. By stability obtained, it must have been when they noticed that I was mentally stable on a lot of parts. How asylums work is that they'll only let you go if you happen to be sane. If everyone thinks you're sane. And considering the main asylum, that's unfortunately not it. The reasoning for that I was in there in the first place was officially recorded to be brainwash recovery. That and alongside of myself also being a monster. That's why I also have the seal pendant. You were given a coin, right? Definitely looks like one of the coins I have. I have on one of my backgrounds. Let me show you here. Yes, this coin. Yes, you actually end up becoming one of those there. You're honestly very cute. But enough about that right now. Yeah, definitely enough of that right now. And we'll just keep going as long as Twitch permits. I'm in a domain that I'm actually streaming on Twitch. So how's everyone doing? So let me know if I'm either too loud or soft or the music's too loud or soft. Going back here, my birthday is October the 20th. I actually start streaming on October the 13th, over a year ago, but that was somewhere else. Never mind the full details on that right now. My links will probably do that talking for you. My height is 182.8 centimeters, or in this case, or in American cases, it's 6 foot exact. So yeah, I am still extremely tall, just like in the other domain, which I am able to travel to. I'm able to travel to, but that's due to some experiment on the asylum's part. Can't go through too much of that any further. I bet you've already heard it. Oh, you already have heard it. Good. Good. Yeah. And they, unfortunately, they managed to scrub out my age. Complete utter demonic scum actually hide their ages maliciously or themselves just because they think it's rude when it actually ain't. But meanwhile, I'm the one that wants to know how exactly old I am, but the staff won't tell me, and they scrubbed it out of my folks. Heard this correctly, they seriously scrubbed it out of my folks. I unfortunately can't pry into this any further because I still can't probe into it exactly. However, it's safe for me to tell you that it's thankfully safe for me to tell you that I am a boomer because I have a good amount of memory predating even when I was in college. I still have a bunch of memories. Still have a bunch of memories on the past, even though it's pretty scattered right now. Especially the main reason of why I'm there and of why I'm here. Wow. Now you're thinking, yeah, you definitely do not look like you sound. Yeah, you're actually right. If I take off my pendant, I become my true form, which is monstrous. However, it's still as different as in the other domain. Also, I am a man in the other domain as well. However, things went extremely strange the moment I reached this domain. Especially from the very start. Turns out I'm a full package futanari. Yeah, I have the loins of both genders. That's as it turns out. I know, I'm as weirded out as you are. And wait, you already got this by the staff. You already thankfully got this by the staff? Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness, you already got that. You already had that info by the staff. Wait. You actually saw a lot through the staff. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's why I figured it. My entire region was on display somewhere in the main asylum. That figures. However, I'm not just a rabbit. My species is a were-rabbit. I'm the strongest and most energetic at night. This also doubles to why I stream at night. Well, in case the other domain. Normally in the case of the other domain. Here it's always night. The night either has a red hue or a normal hue, just like the other domain. See, you hadn't heard already? I am a patient. I'm still a patient here. But I happen to be promoted to tech support staff. Yeah, I actually got promoted to tech support staff. That's correct. I may end up having to do some tech support here as well. But enough on that. Your likes and dislikes. Those are pretty short, sweet, and to the point. I honestly love coffee. In fact, I want to deal with some right now. I still have some. However, I had not had any all night as of here. Pretty strange, isn't it? Also, this and the other form is far from what I can shapeshift into with this limiter. I actually have a bunch of other appearances. Including some cheer that I have left for one other appearance. But enough on that. Yeah, editing views can be taxing indeed. I actually really like it, especially at the end, especially for end results of them. So I'll still be doing clips on and off in case of YouTube. That's the domain I just was until right here. Don't worry, I have others. Despite I actually have a show. I think I'll have that exclusive on YouTube for now. But I love laughing at idiocy. Seriously love laughing at idiocy. It's why I gather articles for that show. And graphic designing. Pretty much the vast majority of all what you see I have done. With some exceptions, of course. One of my rooms And definitely that place you just saw. So, we've discovered a virtual graveyard. However, in case anyone's still active, they actually return. Or so I think. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that definitely was from the scanner room. Yeah, that's from the scanner room. Thankfully, they are able to return, but upon returning, they still feel hurt where they have either been injured or worse. So that's very good unless they graduated already. Oh well. But now for my dislikes. The very first one is mosquitoes. I hate those damn things. You know why? They love my blood. Yeah, I know I love blood too, but they're far worse at sucking blood than anything else. My blood in particular is tasty to them. Ugh, and being bit by those things is the worst fucking thing to feel. No, thank you. And yes, that goes to instant their actual idiocy. There's only so much one can take. Yes, definitely so much one can take. Yeah, there's definitely so much one can take. Ugh. I know some... Yeah, the vast majority of soy foods is also a dislike for me. I know some are fine, but others not so much. I know they won't do much to me here, but the other domain, yeah, no thank you. Those are bad for me on the other domain. And I thought it fits the bitrate shenanigans here. Seriously thought it fits the bitrate shenanigans here. And lastly, it's generally being stuck in an asylum. I know it has some help, but it definitely gets to you sometimes. Yeah, and this has some especially weird rules here. Especially has some weird rules here. And let's do this. Oh yeah. After checking a bit, yeah, low latency is already on. Something strange. Yeah, so something strange from my internet instead. Yeah, beware the Ides of March indeed. I love polarizing history, so that's why I streamed today. However, let's go right along. Found the shenanigans. Now it's my tastes. For those who've been with me in YouTube domain before, yeah, this is a long list, but I had to go through a lot. Now it's even longer with a few multiple with a few new entries as well. They're by favorite. The animes are by favorite subgenre, and which are they? For Shonen, it's Attack on Titan. Bleach, which has been with me a while ago, been with me ever since the start. Magi, and my most recent is Chainsaw Man. For Seinen, which is all-time favorites and the most recent favorite. Chobits, Baccano, Black Lagoon, and Goblin Slayer. I actually revisit Goblin Slayer, and that was extremely fun as well. For shoujo, we have Nana, Sailor Moon, Super Gals, and Snow White with red hair. Super Gals, why that was in the... So that was my introduction to the Gyaru archetype. Which after being in a scan room for the first time, and looking at a mirror in general, this is why I basically am here. I'm a Kokyaru in this case. This is why you saw my other appearance worlds earlier. But enough on that. Finally, Magical Girl, Princess Tutu, Cardcaptor Sakura, Madoka Magica, and Precure. Notice that I did also do some cheating here. I do a lot of cheating here. Serum was also in the Magical Girl area. And most of these are in the shoujo area. Precure is still one of my favorite long-running franchises. So I definitely have fun with those. As for my side interests, Slice of Life, just mostly on the chill parts. Seodor Rabbit, new game. School Live, and Strawberry, despite being the zombie series, and Strawberry Marshmallow. Yes, I ended up rediscovering the manga series for there, but still, the only candle is the Order of Rabbit. It's mentioned way earlier before back in the other site where Strawberry Marshmallow was my aces of Slice of Life, but is the Order of Rabbit managed to usurp it in one season. It ended up getting multiple in the end. That was so amazing. That series was so amazing. Don't get me wrong, both are amazing and chill too. Now for comedy. I love either extremely crude humor or extremely senseless humor. I also love cute creatures. Case in point, these ears. One Punch Man, Panting Stocking, Loser's Hand to Mouth Life, and Bocchi the Rock, which is the most recent favorite. I end up enjoying it that much. Yeah, I should have put in music here. Otherwise, I would have safely snuck in. I would have safely snuck in your boy Kong Ming. That series was fun, and so is the manga for that. Sorry to love that greatly as well. However, I especially love horror and horror themes. That's why I kick around with this entire theme for my Madhouse. And yes, I know, this is a mental asylum anyway, Menos. Get it together. Horror series I love are Higurashi When They Climb, Blood Plus, Shiki, and a new edition Elfen Lied. The action in that is especially fun most off. Yes, I love gore, but if you can't tell yourself already, the manga of interest and all these is currently reading as of here. Fate Type Redline, the Frankenfran Ant Frankenfran Frantic. Yes, the Frankenfran Frantic still ongoing. Land of Restress, Dead Tube, and Toho Shujoku. Lucy or Sobering. Someone I knew within the Toho circle introduced me to this ad and put that one down ever since. Many thanks for him. Now with all that, my taste in games. The types I love are RPGs. It's basically most of the Pokemon series, especially kind of fan games. Down the line, I still want to do Pokemon Insurgents. they actually featured the reason why I was even committed in the first place. It was cultist brainwashing that I was dealing with. However, I don't mind having fun with that game once again. However, I hadn't delved too much into that, but that makes wanting to stream that even more fun. Also, the Kingdom Hearts series is still has a place in my heart. KH2 is one of my favorite games. Exactly. Also, Ni no Kuni. The exception of the mobile game. I heard that one actually shut down. But the rest of the series is still close to my heart, especially the first Ni no Kuni. I think that was my first and only platinum that I ended up receiving. I had that on PS3. I think that's my only platinum trophy I've had. Unless I had to deal with something else. And finally, the Shin Megami Tensei franchise. Hadn't delved with too much of the franchise, but I start with 4. Start Persona a long time ago. But I dealt with Shin Megami Tensei 4 and some of Apocalypse. Those are hard to put down. Action series is No More Heroes. Also another series super close to my heart. Bayonetta. A bunch of the Fire Emblem franchise. And the Senran Kagura franchise up to Peach Ball. And yes, Peach Ball from memory, Peach Ball was after Burst Renewal. Which is right after the franchise basically tragically died off. Very sad, I know. But the rest of the series is such a treasure. Definitely want to stream more of that. Yeah, I have streamed one game in the series thus far on the other site, but yeah. I want to get into more of that when I get the chance. Platformers, Super Mario series. My favorite being Super Mario Galaxy. Introduction to one of my ace waifus, Rosalina, and the Zero G mechanics as well. I love that most of all. The Yoshi franchise is also a close second. And with Legend of Zelda as well. Most favorite is Ocarina of Time. One I want to get into again is Breath of the Wild. I want to replay that. While yes, I am a casual for this genre, I still love fighting games. The Tekken series. I actually start with 5, but was playing with other people as well. I've gotten into that ever since. Same with the Persona fighting series, which is why I cheated there. Which is why I cheat here with RPGs. Both the RPG games and the fighting games of the Persona series are amazing to me. I love dealing with those. And finally, Smash Brothers. Been playing them ever since Melee. However, the last 4 raids I've dealt with was actually Project M. Yes, I love ROM hacking and the other shenanigans that come along with it. Thankfully, the law of the asylum dismisses that as drivel. It's always fun visiting Francis Drake, but enough of that. Finally, I added a new genre to this. For those that have seen my previous debut, my very first debut, yes, this is a re-debut here. I also now love Soulsborne series and similar series. I have touched Bloodborne, but I hadn't finished that one yet, unfortunately. But Elden Ring and Little Witch no Beta earned a place in my heart here. Especially since recently finishing Little Witch no Beta. It's now one of my favorite video games of all time. Yes, Cunny's Souls of all places. But enough of that. My side interests, and yeah, I have a bunch. And yeah. Got you playing that stream and loot game here, Menos. What gives? Yeah. It's that good. I have to put this in here. It's that good. Yeah, Subverse is that good. That's on the visual novels area. Despite also having action. The other favorites of this bunch are Katawa Shoujo and Doki Doki Literature Club. Yes, I've been a Yuri enjoyer, but in the end, Monica ended up gripping my heart. Yeah, in more ways than one. But still. The other side interests are shooters, which is Splatoon and Payday 2. Especially Splatoon. I still love that series, in case anyone that isn't new can tell. Racing is Mario Kart and Need for Speed. The one Need for Speed that I still have and love to this day is Hot Pursuit. If you're not run from porkers, you actually are the porkers. That's the fun of it. Mobake, I still mess with Mobake, which is both Fate Grand Order and Azure Lane. I do some of those to pass the time, and Azure Lane has my main waifu Enterprise. I actually recently went back to that game. Still holding on to it ever since. And I know that was after a huge burnout period, but oh well. Finally, but never the least, Harder. I still love Harder games. However, out of all those, Luigi's Mansion, Mokako Castle, and Anne, which was the very first game that I streamed somewhere else, all still hold my place near and dear to my wicked heart. Next slide. Now for my taste in music. I haven't listened to too much outside the J-pop area. Yes, kind other VTuber covers. And the one VTuber I love listening to, especially in case of original songs, is Tsunomaki Watame. Watame Tsunomaki. I love her singing, definitely. But outside of that, I actually listen to mostly anime themes still in case of J-pop. But even outside of niche, I still mess with Scandal, Bandmaid, Kodakumi, and I end up with the two new favorites. Auto, which has a lot of hits, and Frederick. By Frederick, they were responsible for Oddloop and a lot of their catalog that I love listening to now. But Oddloop still sticks to me to this day ever since discovering it. How I discovered it was that I was seriously down the dumps before discovering it. Turns out some others I check out even do their songs as well, which is amazing. As for the other types of music, also like alternate rock. Alternative rock, not alternate rock. I haven't been used to listening to that too much anymore, but I have everything. I have the bands and musicians I love. I have there 311, Foo Fighters, and 9 Inch Nails. Yeah, I still mess with rap and hip hop heavily. I actually still mess with those cats as well. The musicians are Snoop Dogg, Too Short, Future, and Lil Wayne. Yeah, it's truly a guilty pleasure. Last time, I'm still getting into jazz, but Paul Hardcastle and Blue Swing are favorites of mine there. Also, apparently, I think Weather News Japan has their own themes instead. They don't borrow from others, they actually have their own themes instead. I like their type of jazz as well. They still have playlists in a lot of areas. However, I will definitely tell you this for sure. Absolutely none of this show is why I was committed. None of this is why I was committed. Do you get me? Do you understand? Good. Next slide. And now here are my goals. For my goals, I want to improve on speaking communication. I want to learn at least one other language. Yeah, I do have some Spanish, but I want Japanese more. If any BS the shenanigans happens, I still want to learn Japanese more. I want to improve drawing and art creation. Yeah, especially drawing, because I've only been drawing once in a blue moon. You can count on how many times I can count how many times on my hand I've had to draw streams. I actually want to do it again. But it's from an idea. But it's based on an idea. It's based on an idea that I want to deal with. In this case, I will show you the rest of my appearances. But one appearance that I want to dress like an admiral. Yes, I want to dress like an admiral. Especially considering my Wayne waifu. Also want to improve for graphic design and video editing as well. So there's room for improvement for both. Even if I felt like I've mastered it, I still want. There's still room for improvement. So that's the approach you have to do with it for those things. Finally, this is my longest runner. I want to be able to switch between any domains at will. However, only higher asylum staff can do this as of now. They may never even want me to deal with it. Want me to deal with such things. But for this, it's still a goal of mine that I want to deal with. However, I will just chill until then. Yeah, chilling despite being in a literal madhouse. Don't worry, this is actually a madhouse you can visit. I believe you're still I believe with what they gave you, you're still also able to travel through the other domain, but for limited purposes. Or so that's me. I think you're still able to go wherever you want. Or that's it, or so I think. Don't quote me that on there, please. Nah, net slide. But what will I do here? What will I stream? For those who are panicking here, don't worry. I will not quit YouTube. I will not quit YouTube unless they hard eat me or something else. I'll still slip in VODs and original videos there. And especially shorts. I love doing those. That has me contemplating doing TikTok as well, but yeah, your guess is as good as mine there. But back to there, what will I stream? What will I do? Well, we'll deal with sanity checks. For now, I'll consider them YouTube only, but those are monthly reports on the funniest and dumbest cases of lunacy that I had to have seen. That I especially had to have seen. Upon those sanity checks are also otaku updates, which is anything that I've seen Redebut play with or Hatwent, especially Hatwent. With some spoiler advisories, of course, in case I want to go in depth. In depth, not in depth. Ugh. No, in depth. Ugh. This is why I have one of my goals that I have. This is why I have improving on speaking and communication as a goal. Menos, what are you doing? I also want to deal with Zatsudans and anything else dumb that comes to my mind or is at my doorstep. Yeah, draw streams are basically Zatsudans with extra steps. Same goes with streams where you show off things. But I'm perfectly fine with those. I definitely want to deal with them. However, here's the thing. Here's something I want to address as well. I actually used to do a podcast with a group. Everyone has unfortunately left it cold since. However, after righting some wrongs here for them, I want to podcast with that group once more before moving on, possibly starting a new one. Hopefully even with them. Maybe even dealing with a brand new one that I may construct. Whether it's through talk shows or something else. It's actually a lot that me and the staff and the mate bots have made. With a lot of that. Yeah, with a lot of that, I have definitely... There's definitely a lot to do than it seems here. Satchel made being in asylum actually fun for here. Yeah, I've actually managed to make it fun of all things. And yes, fine print gorilla streams are possible, especially in the case of Twitch. Yeah, my internet had things hiccuping somehow. It's never done that until here. It's never done that until here ever since the changes. But I do want to thank Twitch for their mats. Their mats bitrate. No, their minimum bitrate. Sorry, their minimum bitrate. It's a live bitrate. Let's manage to get my shit together in YouTube's case as well. But in the future. I'll still do streams here, and in the case I end up affiliate or partnered, I still can't tell which is which anymore. Also do streams here, but I have to stop doing streams unless for certain special events for you in case of YouTube. Don't worry, all the bots will still spread around everywhere else. Especially everywhere else. But that's enough on that. Oh, and finally, this is the last slide. The hashtag section. For streams and recordings, I go by hashtag Lunashi Live. Safe for work art, Lunashi Illust is an illustration. NSFW art, Lunashi Loots. Although there may be NSFL not safe for life shenanigans there as well. And that's in case of some. Remind you once again, as of the files we've been through already, I am a full package Futanari. So take that as you will. Definitely take that as you will. And for memes or actual lunacy, whether mine or anyone else's, hashtag Lunashi post. That's the one to deal with right there. And it's as I've said, we've reached the end. We've reached the end of this introduction. However, there's a lot more that I want to show you guys. Alongside a lot more rooms. Oh yeah, studio mode, first off. Oh yeah. I go by 2 different formats. Especially in case of live stream. I go by the following format mainly for recordings and other shenanigans. It's this format. And I actually want to introduce this. Oh yeah. This is not the other Zatsudan music that I've dealt with, but oh, sorry. It's not the other Zatsudan music that I've had to deal with. But this is perfect as well. I have this thing in case of normal nights. Nights are actually that have actually deep blue skies. Especially love this theme. However, we're doing this theme right now. Since it's an evil night. And evil night doesn't the skies are red. That's as you see in the scanner room too. However, this is the other format, especially in case of recordings and anything else. For those watching this, past, present, future, definitely let me know which is better. Definitely know what this is better. This one or this. Oh no, this is not that one. This one. Definitely this one. Last thing I played was Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I know. That was the last thing I played. I'll play something else for a bit, but I'll deal with that a bit later, just for testing shenanigans. However, I'll spoil that here. Yeah. And then not lopsided. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I want to play with a bit of Luich Nobata to show you what I want to do before the fashion show. I know I've already finished that game. I've already finished streaming that game, but I want to do a bonus episode and a special appearance here. But that's after I show everything that I have in my repertoire. However, I want to explain these two standby screens. This is the general standby screen. Yes, it's after television, I know. I still love that. Yeah, I don't watch TV no more, but this aesthetic I love. This is for actual detectives. And yeah, my internet was acting wonky then. Thank God it's not doing that now. But yeah, she was nasty then. If I actually draw this on stream. But yeah, there's still room for improvement as always. And yes, those mascots there, these are my matlats. I used to call them my vassals. You can still call them vassals if you'd like, but matlats are better now. Matlats are matlasses, by default by matlads. As for the other rooms, yeah, this is outside. We've just went through here. But enough doom and gloom. I also have 3 more rooms to show you. No, 2 more, sorry. I've already shown you the scanner room. I've already shown you the scanner room. Yeah, this is the scanner room in full. Features everything that's going on, including any extra rooms. Also, here's something I'd love to point out. Moon Thesis. I also have Moon Thesis here. And that's in case of the moon currently going on right now. It's the Ides of March and it's a special event. A full moon is forced there. If I can jimmy things up and show you the other appearances. This is the moon that normally is. If you see right beside me, there's the moon that normally is there on normal nights. However, on certain occasions, and I think this may end up affecting the sky as well. Oh, just like that crystal. Oh, if you hadn't seen, there's still a crystal floating about, and it blows out Arctic winds. It blows out for the entirety of winter. Things get more rougher than ever before there. But right afterwards, when every star spring, when the crystal disappears, everything's back to normal. We're still in the middle of winter as of this. However, as of this, in the year that this stream happened, for August, there will be a blue moon. And this is what it looks like when there's a blue moon. Now, however, I've yet to experience it. I've yet to experience it in this domain. And the same goes with this entirety of Madhouse domain as well. The only guys that actually know what it exactly does. The only guys that actually know what it exactly does is the deep staff themselves. Well, that's another shenanigans. That's another those shenanigans. Bastards don't even tell me how much of a boomer I am. So I seriously know that they're gonna keep things under wraps until something goes off when the blue moon is involved. So yeah. And those shenanigans. However, those shenanigans happen on normal nights. The sky still, red skies still take over. Don't worry. However, we are back to a red moon. We're back to a red moon, and yeah. Sorry about that. That glitched out. Unfortunately, I think there was already some updates to some of the scanner room. I definitely gotta get those addressed after I'm done with this stream. But seriously, enough on that right now. Enough on all of that right now. We got another room. We got one other room. The tabletop room. Yes, it's as you've seen, the tabletop room. I know it's all over the place. I know some places look like colorful vomit, but hear me out. A lot of games and a lot of board and traditional games I have here. A lot of those I actually have in the other domain. There's some I don't hear. That's why I sometimes gravitate to here with certain game streams. Here's the appearance in full. Here's the appearance in full, and yes, all those are game consoles. Game consoles I actually owned throughout my life, which is, yeah. GameCube, then PS2, then the Wii, then PS3, then Wii U, finally the Switch. And those three on top there, these are the handhelds. Or the rest of handhelds, since everyone counts the Switch as one. A Game Boy Advance SP, an OG Game Boy Advance, the Nintendo DS, out of that I have a DSi and the 3DS family. And I have PSP, which unfortunately that one totally broke. May it rest in peace. In certain areas is where I keep my game cards and my controllers. Yeah, I have dealt with Yu-Gi-Oh! The physical game and Master Duel. However, my main game is Cardfight Vanguard. A lot of people are doing the Deer Days now. Even though that game is a staggering amount. Thankfully, there are ways to that. But anyway, we have one more room left to go. No, not just one more room. Gotta step outside again. This is actually what's behind me every time. The entrance to the madhouse. We have to start here. But alas, there's one more room I'd like to show you. Yes, this is my room. Yes, this is my room, and it definitely gets to this every evil night. If I max out the lights. There we go. This is what happens when I max out the lights. Yet that is whenever I max out the lights. This ends up here, but if I don't, it ends up there. Definitely works well for suspenseful themes. or suspenseful moments. I seriously love that. Let's go. Yeah, let's actually go back there. Yes, all this changes on whether the time of night is. However, we have to go back to the scanner room because I want to show you a bit of what it looks like. I want to show you a bit of what it looks like in case of normal nights. And here, if you see right here, I had to toggle the picture. This is what a normal night would normally look like. Thankfully, I saved the picture there. Yeah, thankfully I saved the picture there. However, most of the time I have it to where it currently is in Madhouse domain. This is current Madhouse domain state. And now, yes, that's it. This is all the rooms I've shown. This is all the rooms I've shown, barring the one you've actually visited. Yeah, the virtual graveyard. Once again, I'm damn shocked. He took out everyone. Everyone. But however, that was upon your summoning. So that isn't entirely your fault in the end. That ended up getting you into this asylum. But bright side is us meeting like this. So let's actually get back to my room. Or better not yet, I'd rather go to the tabletop room, I'm sorry. Let's do this here. And wow. The scanner room messed us up. Wow, the scanner room messed us up. Ugh. I hate when it happens. It's a good thing I'm recording all this. Scanner room is definitely messed up in a lot of places. I'm sorry. Ugh. Thank you. Safe to refresh in that case. Wow, thank you. Yeah, what the scanner room did was nasty. We're not going there for the rest of the night. On the other hand, you can always play with this one. However, I don't know. Then again, my room is entirely erratic because, in the case of YouTube, whenever I exclusively stream in my own room, it thinks I'm playing Yonder the Simulator. And unfortunately, I think that's still banned. It's likely still banned here. I think it isn't banned anymore, but still. It's likely still banned here. Ugh. In that case, I have to appeal because it's my own room. It's not that game, it's my room. That place needs a makeover, doesn't it? Ugh. But anyway, with this, I still have something to show you. Still have a lot to show you. Starting off, it's my main appearance. Yes, I actually have spreadsheets, but this is my main appearance. You can see my hands better than other appearances. And yes, this is after This is after a straitjacket alongside one other thing. The nurses of the asylum. Asylum nurses often wear attire like this, except for the belts. That's my motif that I wanted to deal with. But I dealt with that in place of the hats they normally wear. I actually want to toggle hats on and off. I'll improve my creation for my 3D models. Especially whether to take glasses on or off. And now to change to my other appearances. This is my main appearance. But now onward to my second. The second one is the one you've seen before. Yeah, second one. Yeah, it's seriously one you've seen before. That being said, this appearance. Yes, I'm without glasses here. It's my Kokyaru appearance. However, this is my winter uniform. This is my winter and fall uniform. I also have a spring and summer uniform, which I'm going to be using a lot more of soon. We're about to hit spring. We are seriously about to hit spring. And yes, I'm blonde here. But you know what else? Yeah, you know what else? I can show off my original hair here. I can also show off my original hair here. Yeah. Amazing, isn't it? However, and yes, I'm also wearing glasses. Sorry about that. I'll give you a close-up. Yes, these are my glasses. On my shoulder is actually a sigil of mine. I had to make that. Here's actually an interesting fact. The school uniforms I actually got here, they're on part of the asylum. Turns out they accidentally bought them. They accidentally bought them instead of a series of straitjackets that they've always dealt with. Crazy, right? However, this isn't all. This definitely isn't all. I want to show you my first semester uniform. Let me back up a bit. Let me back up a bit before I show off again. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is my spring and summer uniform. Once again, I had to make shift with what was due around the asylum. So it's basically a midriff. That's actually a bonus. It's a midriff because yeah, I have such a huge set. I have such a huge set of boing boings here. It comes with being in this. It comes with being in this domain. Yeah, especially comes when being in this domain. Also, if you noticed one other constant. Yes, it's my limiter. This choker here. The gem and the choker in general is my limiter here. As with that coin is your limiter. Matlat, that coin is your limiter. However, with this, yes, this also comes in blunt flavor. Yes, it's as I said. It also comes with blunt flavor. Pretty amazing, right? However, originally went with blunt with red hues, but red hues didn't translate too well here. Unlike the next appearance. This next appearance, yeah. I gather with a bit of cheer as possible, yeah. Yeah, you know where you're getting here. Oh, I'm getting that here. However, I also want to deal with another one of those types of appearances. So here you go. Up next. It's actually two more appearances, kind of this one. No, I am here. You know I'm here. John Mary Menos. That's why I meant what I said when I had to gather a bit of cheer. But I gotta do this quick. I don't have too much cheer. Definitely don't have too much cheer, but here's my entire Christmas tree. And yes, my hair is really long. I have long hair here. I have long hair and I have these boots. And don't worry about anything. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about my spats in this case. I happen to have a dancer's belt. That dancer's belt is for my own safety and yours. It's not only for my own safety, but yours and any of the streaming services here. I get one malfunction in, I'm done. One malfunction for that and I'm done. That's what I do with the dancer's belt. However, there's one more, which leads me to another one. I actually use this in cases scary events or Halloween events. So yeah. But what would an insane asylum be without any use of straitjackets? And yes, I have a straitjacket. Actually, one fits this straitjacket up a bit. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, right now. Actually, one fits this straitjacket up a bit. Yes, I still have my choker. But yes. This is my straitjacket. Yeah, I had this on case in my old room. I had to reinforce this as well. That was also how come I got my dancer's belt. It gave me I ended up giving me that belt because, yeah. Apparently the chastity belts were too harsh on so many people. And one woman even had an incident where her bean got removed. Yeah, her bean somehow got removed due to that. And a bunch of bean and PP removals have followed. The worst time here. Which is the worst time here. Even a lot of the other crazies got traumatized for this. That's why I moved to dancer spells. Thankfully they did when I showed up. Yeah, seriously hate when all that shit happens. But anyway, I actually want to do some improvements to this straight jacket. So definitely expect an update if possible. However, that's actually everything. Going back to my original appearance now. I've done the fashion show on my own of everything I have thus far. Yeah, it's of everything I have thus far. However, there's a certain thing that I want to deal with now. Involving one of my favorite games now. Yes, I'm about to show that off. However, it's where I want to mainly show it off. Hopefully no hiccups. Hopefully no whammies, hopefully no hiccups. Yes, we can actually move here. Yeah, we can actually move here. Yeah, it's something else. Add something else somewhere. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I lose you here? There you are. I can't believe you. How dare you? How dare you betray me like this? Seriously, how dare you betray me like this? That's 100% messed up. Oh, darn it. It's no use being angry here. Ah! Much better. Much better. I just want to show off what I'm doing right now as of here. And that's to prepare for the fashion show. Next time you're seeing this game, it's definitely the fashion show. Don't mess with me. Okay. And I don't know when that one we're at one other process, but I'm here. And yes, I was in this suit for fun. So I'm going with it. Yeah, I'm going with this one. These are pajamas, so I'm definitely going with this. However, there's one goal that I want to deal with in order for the fashion show. Matt's now ice. And this thing. I have to absorb 30,000 mana. How much mana did I deal with here? Long way to go. Oh, long way to go. So without too much further ado, I want to get in some trouble. Let's get in some trouble. I know a lot of you aren't, as it seems. Definitely not as it seems. I know there's more of you. Come on. For old time's sake. That's what you get. It's 100% what you get. Yes, I know that's an empty amount of soul essence. All of these and all the elements here. Since you want to throw bad things at me. Oh! Oh no, you don't. This one's thunder. I don't like you at all. I don't like none of you. None of you! Who else wants it? Oh, you. Faint life crystal. Don't need that. Trying to parry. Oh no. That's it. That's definitely someone bad. That's definitely someone bad, and I know someone else bad is here. Come on, fella. Yeah, you. Suck especially. There we go. Okay, because why not? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I almost served myself. I can actually do that 3 times as of this now, but why not light things up? Ugh, the stream is very choppy. That's messed up. Great. Need to work with. Definitely need help with that. Good thing this is being recorded. I need help with that. Shown all the elements. Ugh. Yeah, I've shown all the elements. But can I cheat here? No, I can't cheat. I cannot cheat. However, that's not cheating. Yeah, that's definitely enough cheating. I ought to go back. Yes, just a little showcase I wanted to try out. I still gotta work on parrying. That's why assault absorption's so minuscule. I didn't do much of it all throughout. But anyway. I'll buy this and then go back I'll buy this and then go all the way back. Yeah, definitely going all the way back. Back here. No, not here. Here! Here, that was extremely rough. Yeah, that was all extremely rough. I can't believe that. Why'd you gotta do me like this? Yeah, that would be definitely messed up on me here. You just had to do that now at all times. Even as I was showing off, that's unforgivable. I know I tried Polypop, I know I tried some other things, but this is unforgivable. No, thank you. That is so unforgivable. However, I want to deal with one. Still want to toggle emotes. Yeah, something's definitely wrong here. The only one I want to deal with is a hard reset, and that's extra editing on my behalf. Yeah, it's extra editing on my behalf now. I will actually be right back. And I'm back. I had a hard reset. I can't believe I had a hard reset in case of OBS. That's screwed up. I wanted to show my... one more thing to show, and you do this to me. You honestly do this to me. Man. Look, you're actually only a good one around right now. This Streamlabs, that's even jank. I don't know too much of that either. Plus, I've always used that as a thing for something else. Ugh. The outer nerve. Thankfully, that's the first thing I'm able to show off. If this is when I'm angry, this is the perfect scenario. And and I have Gloom Shade as well. Which actually makes me look extra done here and extra smug here if I smile. Also look extra diabolical in this case. I have another toggle for this. For extremely evil, extremely beautiful scenarios. However, this is if I'm either disgusted or something else. Same goes with Jito My Eyes. I have Jito My Eyes here. Yeah, I'm so shocked that you somehow managed to obliterate almost the entire virtual universe and killed about everyone except for me, the Asylum, and you. Glad I was spared of that. It's entirely messed up here. This is disgusting. Also have this one in case of just being sad or something else. Back to my normal eyes. However, I have these eyes in case it's something that, in case I find something beautiful or something awesome. Especially like this whenever I find either a shiny Pokemon or something else extremely rare. I also have a wink here. I use that for my outros. That's an add bonus. However, I have one more set of eyes. However, it comes in It comes in tandem with this. This is me blushing. I can blush, I can smile, and I can do with this as well. Yes, I have hard eyes here. Yeah, I have hard eyes here. However, I cannot, no, unfortunately, it's super weak. Yeah, it's super weak. I can't do that heck all here. I have to go the extra mile with this, and I need some tears. I need some tears, so my tongue has to stick out more. Fortune can only do so much with a 3D model like this. Yeah, it can only do so much with a 3D model like this. But is it everything? Yeah, that's everything. Smiling, yeah, it's neutral. When I'm angry. Oh yeah, this is when I'm impressed, when I'm seriously done here. Winking. Sad. Shocked, yes, especially shocked. Forgot about this one. So whenever I'm shocked here. Or whenever there's something strange going on. Blushing. Diabolical. Oh yeah, this is more suspect than anything else here. I have a good trade-off with that. Not that much with an alcohol, but this definitely. This is more sus here. And lastly, my disgusted face. Starry eyes and G-Tolman eyes as well. You've already seen the hard eyes. No, I'm back to smiling. All smiles again. Cause yeah, we've gone through everything now. We've gone through everything from my repertoire. But now, as of what I want to do in the future. Yeah, I want to deal with restream shenanigans after getting things together on Twitch's end. Which basically comes and point my internet. Bitrate problem now, it's just an internet problem in case of OBS. I have everything else active, but OBS sometimes messes with me, especially with what just happened. But now with all of that. Ugh. But now with all of that, that's everything I have here. Wait, no, not everything. All I have. I was so distracted by my cute. Yeah, my face is so cute. I was so distracted by it, I forgot what to do in the future. Still want to do restream shenanigans, restream.io shenanigans, which streams on both YouTube and Twitch. However, if or when I get either partnered or affiliate, I don't know which comes first. Again. I will run most streams exclusively on Twitch, with some certain and special scenarios on YouTube, for streaming on YouTube instead. That includes sanity check. I don't think Twitch can handle sanity check too much. Or so a gut feeling tells me. But anyway. That's all I want to do from here. I want to spend the rest of the time getting myself together in case of Twitch. It's just barren right now. My page is still pretty barren right now aside my own rules. So I want to work on that. However, what I want to do now. However, I do want to stream tomorrow. Yeah, I definitely want to stream tomorrow. Or so it seems. No. Still an internet problem on my end. However, I still want to stream tomorrow. Everything's still working perfectly right now. It's either for my... However, yeah, I want to do my drawing idea later. The next time, I want to start a new Let's Play. Hopefully that one isn't too long, but I want to start on Luigi's Mansion at last. Luigi's Mansion 3, in fact. I don't want to deal with that whole thing. I want to stream that whole thing. So definitely look forward to that. That will be my next Let's Play as of here. So once again, I actually got done with one. And I just showed you the game. But anyway, that's all I have with certain announcements. Sound go back out once more. Ah, darn it. No. We're not signing off yet. We're not signing off yet. Oh yeah, after checking, been on the scanner room. A lot of corpse piles disappear, which means most of everyone that has been affected, especially in Twitch's domain, is back to normal. However, should they hear of this, definitely prepare for a shitstorm. We're going to need the preparation, especially. Don't worry, I'll find blockade bullies that come mine or your way. Especially with some other games I want to deal with. A lot of games I've crowned like already, but screw those guys. At least we have each other here. But now it's time for us to sign off. The other domain is calling you. Definitely use your pendant. There we go. And yeah, that's it. That's everything here. You guys, thank you. Many thanks for everything. Thanks for checking this out. Yeah, this somehow ended up more scuffed than the original. How did that happen? But still, many thanks for everything. I hope you enjoyed it. In case of any, or in case of a certain, what should the new pattern be? Definitely stay a while and follow in case of here. As for some other sites, please leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe in case you want to see more. If you want to support me any further, there's a tip jar in the description in the link tree. Oh, and definitely ring any notification bells if you must, because yeah, the subbots alone is just as rough as before. It's as rough as this entire scenario. So yeah. Until now. Oh yeah. Oh, one more thing. After the lore part of the scenario, there's definitely a full video to it. Definitely check it out when you can. That's in case of my other sites. Not here, don't worry. I'll see you. And so until next time, be seeing ya. Glad to be here. So the first Twitch stream, and I have no one to raid. Oh. Yeah, I do have some favorites. Yeah, I have some favorites, but well. Don't worry. If you do end up raid, don't worry if you do end up raid. No, none of that was why I was committed either. None of that was why I was committed. I'll see you guys later.